Hey everybody, I'm Greg with the Fix My Bleep channel. Thanks so much for joining me today. So on this video, I'll be doing a full-on review on these Hydra Pyle speakers. Now I've had them set up for a while. You may have seen the unboxing video or the setup video on these things. So I've been able to put them through the paces for a little bit now. There's a link in the description. Be sure and like and subscribe to the channel. And then I'm going to do a full-on review. I'm going to do all the positive aspects of these speakers, all the negative aspects of these speakers, anything in between, tell you all about these things. Let's get to it. Let's check it out. And here we go with the video. Alright you guys, so let's go over the specs of these speakers. So these are the Pyle 800 watt indoor-outdoor speaker system. These Pyle speakers have what they call the long throw woofer built into them. Alright, these speakers are Bluetooth with a range of about 30 feet. And these are indoor, outdoor, waterproof, weatherproof speakers. Alright, so these Pyle speakers also support external devices such as DVD players. You can hook up an amplifier, you can hook up a tuner to it, so other devices besides just connecting your Bluetooth. So these Pyle speakers are high-powered speakers with that deep bass sound, and they don't disappoint. So the Pyle speakers are Bluetooth 3.0. I know some people have asked me that one. And the Pyle speakers, the grill covers are actually removable, so that's kind of cool. So the best use of these speakers are obviously indoor, outdoor, patio, your deck, your pool. I've seen them used in shops, anywhere outside where people are gathering. Alright you guys, so I've got our primary speaker on our back patio just outside our sliding glass door, and it's right here in the corner. It goes down to power right there, and then it connects over up along the ceiling. I've got it connecting over to the secondary speaker right here. These are just outside our sliding glass doors on our patio that leads out to the pool, and these things put out some awesome sound. So let's hook them up and let's listen to them for just a minute. Okay, so one other thing, these grill covers do come off, which I'll demonstrate real quickly. And you might use a paper clip to pull on the grill cover to start to get it to come off. Alright, here's another nice clear look at that Pyle speaker without the speaker cover. Alright you guys, so as mentioned before, these are in like their version of a standby mode right here where you see that little blue light on this primary speaker, but you can connect right up to it and it is ready to go as soon as you go on to the Bluetooth. You'll find Pyle USA and just connect right up to it. Alright you guys, so to connect up these Pyle speakers, you just simply want to go into your Bluetooth settings on your laptop computer. So go into Bluetooth, then you're going to want to go and find Pyle USA right there and select Pyle. It'll say connecting. You'll get a tone that they're connected and just say done. And now you'll see audio. It says Pyle USA connected voice music right there. Now we can go in and test the speakers. Alright you guys, so I've got a YouTube video here on my Dolphin Sigma that I did, so I'm just going to play the soundtrack back through the Pyle speakers here, so see how this goes. Turn it up a little bit. It's on 13. You guys, it's a little perspective. We're back a ways and sound's only about halfway up. That gives you an idea. It's got some pretty decent sound. Alright you guys, so we're going to start the positives on these Pyle speakers. So positive number one, most obvious, is these are indoor, outdoor, weatherproof, waterproof speakers, and they have little covers on the backs of them that you can put into them, and I mean that's a great feature right there. Alright, so another big positive is the Bluetooth factor. These are easy pairing. They work with your iPad, they work with your tablet, they work with iPhone, Android, with your computer. They connect right up, no problems there. So they work with a lot of different devices. Hassle-free pairing. Alright, so another positive is these support external devices. In other words, wired devices. So like a DVD player, a Blu-ray player, a little amplifier, a tuner, stuff like that. So not only your Bluetooth, but your wired devices as well. So that's another big plus. So yet another positive is these are really easy to set up. They mount vertically. You can mount them horizontally. Like I say, the setup was super easy and straightforward, and then they paired and connected right up without any issues whatsoever. They show up on your Bluetooth as Pyle USA. So the biggest positive is the crisp, clear sound that you get out of these things. They put out a really nice sound. You have to hear it for yourself. Even outdoors, they sound fantastic. All right, another positive I mentioned before is you can actually take the grill covers off, so they just come right off, not a problem there. All right, so another positive, and I've run into this with different types of speakers I've used that are on Bluetooth, where they'll go into like the sleep mode where you try to pair them and you have to shut them all the way off and back on to get them to work. These things don't have that sleep mode issue. They're always on, they're always ready to go. You just hook them right up. They have like a little blue light or whatever, and you just pair them right up. All right, so another big positive, if you start looking through the reviews at these things, you will find overall they're generally 4 to 4.5 out of 5 stars, depending on where you're looking at the reviews online for these things. So they're highly rated, they're highly recommended, and go and do your own research, but yeah, they get pretty high marks on these things, so you know. Alright you guys, so let's start the negative section on these Pyle speakers, and where do these things fall short? Alright, so these are some big bulky speakers. They are 6-inch by 8-inch by 12-inch speakers, and they're not light. They are some nice big heavy speakers. Now in my world that usually means quality, and they're definitely quality speakers, but there's some big speakers to be hanging up on a ceiling. So if you don't have a ton of space in your outdoor area, you might want to find something a little bit smaller. If you have plenty of room, then you're good. So they are definitely some large speakers. Alright, so under negatives, I mentioned how big these speakers were. So for point of reference, let me grab the tape measure and just show you real quick. A little over 12 inches tall. It's like almost a little over 9 inches by 6 inches. Alright, so another negative, they didn't ship enough wire from your primary speaker to your secondary speaker. There's like 6 feet of wire, and I'm like, wait a minute, where's the rest of the wire here? So I actually had to splice in some extra speaker wire so I could spread the speakers about 15 or 20 feet apart, as you see in the video there. So they just don't ship quite enough wire. And so you might run into that issue if you want your speakers a little bit further apart. If you're good having them 6 or maybe 8 feet apart, they're not a lot of wire with them, then you know you're fine. But otherwise, plan to have a little bit of extra speaker wire on hand and just splice some in there. Alright you guys, so maybe another negative is these are a little bit pricey. You can get them for around $180 if you really shop around for them, and I've seen it up as high as $240, so just kind of watch your price. Alright you guys, so hey, I would love to see your comments and any other speaker systems that you guys have or that you'd recommend for outdoors for like the patio setting like I just set these up on. Be sure and like and subscribe and check out these other awesome videos. Talk to you later.